There is a version of spiritual awakening that sounds beautiful. Synchronicities, light, starseed, expansion, higher consciousness. But what most people don't talk about is this: spiritual awakening is not aesthetic. Not at all. It is biological truth surfacing. It begins when your nervous system can no longer tolerate self-betrayal. When your body refuses to cooperate with a life that your soul has long outgrown. And that does not feel magical. It feels destabilizing. Destabilizing on an epic level. It feels like anxiety with no clear cause, like restlessness in relationships that once felt fine, like waking up one day and realizing you cannot pretend anymore. Because the nervous system is designed for survival. If you learn to survive by people pleasing, by shrinking, by ignoring red flags, by overriding your intuition, well, your body adapted to exactly that. It didn't have a choice. It was built upon survival. It organized itself around safety through compliance. But awakening happens when that structure begins to crack. When the cost of self-abandonment becomes higher than the cost of change. Your nervous system begins rejecting what your identity once tolerated and normalized. You may begin to experience heightened sensitivity, insomnia, irritability, grief that seems disproportionate, a sudden inability to tolerate noise, chaos, or emotional manipulation. Nothing is wrong with you. Your system is recalibrating. When we talk about ego death, we often frame it spiritually. But ego death is also neurological. The ego is the identity your nervous system built to survive your environment. If you grew up in unpredictability, your ego became hyper vigilant in order to keep you safe. If love felt conditional, your ego became accommodating. If conflict felt dangerous, your ego learned to swallow its truth. That identity worked until it didn't. Awakening is the moment the body says, I cannot keep betraying myself to stay connected. I can't do it anymore. And when that happens, collapse begins. Relationships fall away. Career paths may feel hollow. Old friendships feel misaligned. Even your beliefs begin to feel completely foreign to you. It can feel like losing yourself. But what's actually happening is this. You are losing the version of yourself that was organized around fear. And that loss feels like death. It truly can feel that way. Because in many ways, it is. The nervous system does not like change. It prefers familiarity, even if that familiarity is painful. So when awakening begins, you may feel pulled between two very different worlds. The old life that feels predictable but misaligned, and the new awareness that feels true but very uncertain. That tension is not failure. No, not at all. It is integration pressure. Your body is learning how to live without bracing, how to exist without performing, how to choose without panic. Spiritual awakening is not about becoming someone new. It is about reorganizing yourself around authenticity. And authenticity requires safety. So your work during awakening is not to force transformation. It is to create regulation. Ground your body. Slow your breathing. Move gently. Limit exposure to people who destabilize you. Tell the truth, even if it's in the smallest of ways. Because when the nervous system stabilizes, clarity will follow. You don't need to chase enlightenment. You need to feel safe enough to be honest. And honesty changes everything. If you are in the middle of what feels like collapse, if your identity feels unstable, if anxiety has increased since you started waking up, if relationships are shifting and you don't fully understand why, you are not broken. You are becoming. You are recalibrating. Spiritual awakening is not a punishment. You're not cursed. It is the nervous system reorganizing around truth. And truth is not always gentle. But it is always liberating. I'm Kat Grace. Thank you for being here with me. If this resonates with where you are, hit that like button and subscribe. We are not here to bypass the body. This is a grounded approach to spirituality. We are here to integrate these massive energetic shifts. And I'm here to walk with you. Until next time.